Heyo.
What up?
It's your boys.
The Ball Guys. We're back.
We are back.
I hope you enjoyed our Poke Academy series.
It was a fantastic series.
It was a great series.
Full of laughs, cries,
good times,
some other stuff I don't know how to describe, and information about Pokemon.
Yeah, I hope you all learned something. I hope it was fun and eventful.
It was definitely eventful for me.
It was fun for us.
And I even
we
learned
had a
some
blast.
stuff.
I also learned some things.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But now, moving on.
Moving on to our newest segment.
New things.
We're going to talk about every single Pokemon in the Pokedex.
Right now. And
Ready?
go.
Oh, God. How many are there? Like 1,006? No, there's more.
2017.
2017?
I just bullshitting
That could be
answers.
that could be wrong.
God damn it.
That
We're,
could be wrong.
how
I mean,
far
that
are
could
we
be
in?
right.
We're 1 minute in. We're already Googling.
How many Pokemon are there?
People listening, like, these are the guys that we're going to our information for.
1,020. Well, you know what? We Google it so you don't have to.
Exactly. You can just
You
chill
can
out
just
and listen
and
get
enjoy
random
it.
ass information.
And we do all of the Googling.
Yep. So you don't have to get tracked.
Yeah, there are 1,021 Pokemon. Wait, hold on. Is that before or after Kitakami?
I think that's after Kitakami.
It's got to be after, right?
Yeah, because I think it was like 116 or 117 in Scarlet and Violet.
I think you're right. Hold on. Oh, no. I don't
10% off
want to
your
get 10% off my order. I don't even know what I'm buying.
Congratulations. Singles in your area. Dude, get off the site. Dude, this one's trying to make us do math.
Base game, Sword and Shield, All Jesus Christ, just give me the number. Nope, I'm over it. I'm over the site.
Well, I think it's something like... What was
Here we go. Gen 9. Scroll. Bulbapedia, coming in clutch.
Bulbapedia is like the
All
best.
right. They don't have numbers for these yet, but 1,017 with Ogerpon.
My first number was right.
You were right. Look at you go.
Hey.
Dang. Look at the big brain on Reese.
I felt like I was bullshitting you for a second, but because I guess I'm just used to it. That's the feeling I'm used to having.
Well,
Like, this is information that I don't know is accurate, but I'm still gonna say it.
When your BS turns out to be accurate.
Boom, dude, that
Look.
makes me feel good.
That's pretty awesome. Oh, look at that. Walking Wake's 1,009. Iron League's 1,010.
Hey,
I guess that makes sense.
so it was really 1008 after.
In the base game,
Yeah.
and then now they're up to 1,017.
That makes sense.
And I guess 1,021 because you got 4 announced Pokemon.
But we know there's gonna be at least one or two more. Than that.
For sure.
And
Well, they're good. There's good. Oh no, I guess that's all the.
Does the
No, because they've got one more Cat and one more Justice.
What about freaking Blood Moon Ursaluna? Does that still count as just a Hisuian
No, it's
Ursaluna?
it's just a form of Ursaluna.
Okay.
Yeah, they count that as just Ursaluna.
Man.
So there you go. We're gonna go over all 1,000, eventually 21 and beyond, depending on how long it takes us to go through that.
This is going to take a while.
This is gonna take a minute. So sit back, relax, and hope you enjoy some Ball Guys.
Ball Guys.
Ball Guys. I thought about adding an awkward pause between Pauls. Awkward pause between ball and guy.
Guys.
Hope you enjoy some balls. Guys.
Balls Guys.
Balls guys. Ball guys.
Hope you enjoy the ball.
I'm from Jersey now. Balls guys.
Balls Guys.
Balls guys. Hey.
Hey.
Sorry to all my Jersey listeners. I know I have at least one.
I was about to get... Okay, I'm glad you said someone was listening. Don't want to get in trouble. Anyways,
What?
nothing. Pokedex numero uno.
All right. So starting from number 1.
From Generation 1.
Gen 1, number 1. Before we give you Gen 1, number 1.
Did you... Before we give you nut.
Before you give... Oh, God.
That's what you did.
Before we give you Gen 1, number 1, please give us a 5-star review.
5 stars.
And give us a comment with what is your favorite Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll eventually get there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you just stay tuned, I promise you we'll
we'll
go over your favorite Pokemon regardless of number.
Yeah.
Some of you just might have to wait a little longer.
Yeah, especially if your favorite Pokemon's in the thousands.
Yeah, if you just won't Google anything about that Pokemon,
For,
you're going to be waiting a while.
at least 1,000 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, when I said that out loud.
Yeah, dude.
That was a crazy number.
We're set. And we could do some runoff series. Yeah, there's nothing.
Oh my god. We're going to have to do multiple Pokemon in an episode.
Should.
Because there's 52 weeks in a year. We don't have... Hold on. I got to figure this out.
That's like, what, 5 years?
No,
6 years?
more than that. There's 52 weeks in an entire year.
Oh, so we only go in 52. Okay.
So, hold on.
Maybe 20 years.
Divided by 52. Yeah, 20 years.
Guess we're going over the first 3.
Okay. So we're going to go over the first 3 today. Because that did not click in my head until just now.
In the left corner, our original OG number 1. He's lean. He's green. And he has a big seed on his back.
Oh.
His name's Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur.
As he waves his vine in front of his face, you can't see me. Or as he would actually say, Bulbasaur. That translates to you can't see me.
Yeah.
Just so you knew that.
I don't know if you knew that. He spoke Bulbasaur.
I do.
Very fluently, actually.
There's a couple, like, it's mainly grass types, but I can speak their language for the most part.
So, he's Pokemon number 1.
Yeah.
Numero uno in the Pokedex. Not the first one made, but the first one in the Pokedex.
Yep.
Starter number uno. Grass starter number 1. Gen 1.
Not just grass.
Not just grass.
He's a secondary typing.
Ooh.
Poison as well.
Grass poison type.
Yep.
He's the Seed Pokemon.
The Seed Pokemon.
Coming in at 2 feet and 4 inches.
15.2 pounds.
He's a big, hefty. Well, he's not big, but he hefty.
That
is a heavy Pokemon.
And he's only going to get heavier.
If you think about it, that is a 2-foot Pokemon that weighs the size of about...
My cat?
Yes. Your cat's kind of chunky.
Your cats are bigger than mine.
My cats are... Yeah,
but they're also taller.
I was like, my cats also look like if they caught you outside, they would jump you with their gang.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that makes sense.
My cats are all muscle and I don't know why. I swear to God, all they do while we're gone is work out.
You just walk out and cats start lifting like.
Give me my kibbles and bits.
They're making protein shakes and then with like a catnip tea bag in it.
They're juicing. But no, honestly, Leo probably weighs about 15 pounds, 16 pounds. I can see it.
Peanut weighs 15 and Buttercup I think is down to 13.5.
Peanut's gotten chunky.
Peanut,
I love it.
Steals Buttercup's food.
I love it.
Because Buttercup don't eat it because she's like, I'm going to stop now. Buttercup or Peanut's just like, oh, you gonna leave that? Are you sure you want to leave that?
We don't leave scraps on the table.
We don't. She eats it. What's funny though is they get fed 3 times a day, like just a little portion.
Yeah,
that automatically comes out of the feeder.
Yeah.
When there's not food in there and Peanut's hungry, she just licks the bowl.
These schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
And it's the worst sound ever. It's like it's because their tongue is sandpaper.
Yeah.
So imagine that just on plastic, just randomly. Yeah, you just hear that and you're like, ugh, stop it.
Nails on a chalkboard.
Oh, that's the worst.
For anybody who's old enough to remember chalkboards.
That is the worst sound ever. Like, the thinking of the sound makes my fingertips.
Yeah.
Like.
Do you want to have an existential crisis?
No.
All the students we've ever taught have no idea what a chalkboard is.
I'm gonna ask that next time I see them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna see.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it'll make me feel sad, or maybe I'll find a kid that I'm just like, hey, you're actually kind of cool.
Yeah. They never grew up with chalkboards in the classroom, so I use that analogy. I was like, fingernails on a chalkboard, and they're like, what? And I was like, no. They definitely don't know what an overhead projector is, or a wet erase marker is apparently, but we're not going to get into that here.
Sorry, what?
No, I'm not getting into that here. All right, so Bulbasaur is 15.2 pounds, a hefty boy. Bulbasaur is 4 times a week to bug.
Yikes. It's because the bugs eat his plant.
And the poison.
And the poison.
Yeah.
The poison for Bulbasaur? Bulbasaur is poison.
Cusco.
I wish I could speak as deep as
I know, it's so good.
Cusco is poison. The poison for Cusco That's the best I could do
It's close.
with my voice.
It's like close-ish.
I have a kid in my class that could probably do it.
Probably.
I have one kid. I know he has got a ridiculous bass range. I'm just
Really?
like, how? You are in the 7th grade. Should be impossible.
Well, that's how you get all the good basses.
Dude,
and all
he's like Josh Turner low.
Nice.
Like,
nice.
Goodness gracious.
That's awesome.
But yeah. 4 times weak to bug.
And he's 2 times weak to psychic, flying, ice, and fire.
Ooh, but look at all those neutrals. I mean, we'd hope you'd have a lot of neutral damage. But neutral to normal, neutral to poison, neutral to ground, rock, ghost, dragon, dark, and steel.
So, if you're fighting a Bulbasaur and you're like, I don't know what to hit it with a bug.
Hit it with a bug.
And if you ain't got a bug, hit it with a psychic, flying, ice, or fire. If you ain't got none of that, at least hit it with a normal poison, ground, rock, ghost, dark, dragon, dark, or steel.
Can you imagine Bulbasaur just walking through the forest and a Centiskorch just like crawls out from under a rock?
That's my biggest nightmare. A fire bug. Please do not use bug bite.
That would suck.
That would suck, actually. But Bulbasaur resists and takes half damage from water, electric, fighting, and fairy.
What's weird is like I almost feel like it should be like water should not affect it. If it wasn't for like the base game mechanics and they were to rework it a little bit, I feel like
water's an immunity.
Yeah, because like,
I could see it.
You're feeding me.
No, but like
you can't overwater.
I was like, you can overwater, and if you water too much on a hot day, you end up like steaming out the roots.
That's also true.
So water can definitely be a detriment too.
Yeah, if you're not careful. Anyways, at least it only gets a 4th damage from grass.
Yep.
That's nice.
That is nice. You know what this is a perfect answer to?
Sorry, what?
Yeah, I know. I hate it. You know what? Never mind. I'm not going to say that.
I know what you're saying. Because I know you.
You know what this is a perfect counter to?
What?
Urshifu Rapid Strike.
Can you imagine, like, somehow just max leveling your Bulbasaur and doing some weird, crazy stats and giving it an Eviolite, and it just does some weird damage stuff.
Oh my god!
And it's like, why does this guy have a Bulbasaur out? And it just starts destroying.
That'd be hilarious. That's like the Magikarps that one-shot 7-star raids.
Yeah, or the Rattatas that people would bring to face Arceus.
Yep, and win or beat the Elite Four with the Rattata.
Yep, that's freaking crazy. I'm sure there's some way to do it.
I'm sure.
But Bulbasaur evolves to Ivysaur at level 16, which we'll be talking about shortly.
Yeah.
Ba-da-ba-bum.
And now we bring you today's commercial break. Is your bulb a little bit sore? Do you hate it when you're going around your day and you've got a sore bulb? Well, never fear. Bulbasaur's... Oh, ow, hold on. Cat. Okay, there you go. Bulbasaur's Pollen Puff is a great way to cure any and all soreness around your bulb. So please, place an order for Bulbasaur's Pollen Puff and no longer have a sore bulb anymore. For 4 easy payments of 2,000 Pokédollars, you can beat any trainers with a bulb-free sore.
Pollen Puff.
And now we're back.
Yep, we're back. What are Bulbasaur's base stats?
Bulbasaur's base stats. Its HP is 45.
Wow.
Its attack is 49.
Wow.
Its special attack is 65.
Wow.
Its defense is 49.
Wow.
Its special defense is 65.
Wow.
And its speed is 45. You know what else this is actually a really good counter to?
What?
See if you can figure it out. Look at its resistances and look at its base stats.
It's a special attacker.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And it resists water, electric, fighting, fairy.
Uh-huh.
Is it a past Pokemon?
It's a newer Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a second, because I can see it in my head, but my brain is not producing his name. It's from Scarlet. It's a... What are those called? Like the type of Pokemon, like that are
the
in
Paradox Pokemon.
It's a past Paradox Pokemon.
Yep.
It's a fairy that's very prominent in the VGC today.
Yep.
Was that a hint? Pac-Man? What?
No.
It's Pac-Man.
That was just me doing Timon and Pumbaa.
Oh.
Cross-dressing and doing the hula.
Mischievous?
Starts with an F.
I can't tell you.
Fluttermane.
Goodness gracious.
You had it right.
If it was a future Pokemon, it would have been easy because I could have gotten half the name right. Yeah. Iron.
That's true. Yeah, no, Fluttermane. This is actually going to be a really good counter for Fluttermane.
Wow.
Because
it would.
Fluttermane is weak to poison.
Poison for Fluttermane.
And this is strong against Fluttermane. So... I think when the new DLC comes out, we're gonna be seeing a lot of, or at least a decent amount of Venusaur Sun teams.
It'd be hilarious. You just go with Ivysaur, Eviolite, and you just show up to like a finals with that.
Oh my god!
A competition. Everyone's like, what's this guy?
What are you
playing?
doing?
Every single person with a Fluttermane. Wait a second.
No. So its abilities are Overgrow, which is when its HP is below 1/3. Grass type moves are powered by 50%.
Hey, you gotta love it when you get that power boost.
Yeah, too bad you just gotta wait till you're almost dead.
Well, I mean, but there are ways to like negate or to push damage somewhere else in doubles when you get it down to that point.
And that is true. And what I was gonna say is if you focus sash it, so it guarantees a live from full HP.
Oh, instead of Eviolite, you do social. Okay, you go Venusaur with a Focus Sash because it'll keep that ability when it goes to Venusaur, right?
Yeah.
And then so Focus Sash Venusaur, but Venusaur's bulky.
Venusaur is a little bulky. Yeah.
I feel like you wouldn't have to Focus Sash it because Focus Sash is only going to be effective.
Well, yeah. That's true. But if you can, I know that'd be good for like future grass starters because Overgrow is going to be a common theme in grass starters.
Yeah.
So like Meowscarada, who's a little more frail.
Yeah.
Focus Sash it.
Sorry.
Flower Trick.
Yep.
Overgrow Flower Trick.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would work.
Wow.
Well, that's crazy. What's his hidden ability?
Chlorophyll.
I learned that in science.
What does Chlorophyll do then?
Well, when it's sunny, the Pokemon speed doubles. However, speed will not double on the turn strong sunlight starts.
Yeah. So essentially,
Science.
Ball
guys, the science guys.
Balls. So essentially,
New theme music.
I love it. So essentially, when Torkoal hits the field, your speed will double. However, when Groudon hits the field, it won't do it on the same turn.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's his abilities and his stats. Are you ready for some crazy Pokedex entries?
Oh, let's hear it.
So Pokedex entries don't stay the exact same every game. They change.
Sometimes they stay the same, sometimes they change.
Yeah. It's like they had the time, like, oh, we didn't do very much in this game, so why don't we change everyone's Pokedex entry?
Yeah.
So in the OG game, Red and Blue, its Pokedex entry read, a strange seed was planted on this Pokemon at birth. The plant sprouts and grows with this Pokemon.
That is fantastic.
Thank you.
That is a really good, at least from where I'm sitting. I don't know how that's going to come across in the recording, but that sounded awesome.
It sounds good in my head, but you know how you sound when you like hear yourself recorded?
Well, I'm sitting here and I'm like, holy shit, that sounds just like the show. I don't even want to read the other ones. That's all you. Go.
Yellow. It can go for days without eating a single morsel. In the bulb on its back, it stores energy.
Yeah.
Gold. The seed on its back is filled with nutrients. The seed grows steadily larger as its body grows. Why is this fun?
I don't know. I like it. I'm like enthralled. I don't even want to speak. I'm just listening.
Silver. It carries a seed on its back right from birth. As it grows older, the seed also grows larger. In crystal. While it is young, it uses the nutrients that are stored in the seeds on its back in order to grow. Wait, so I just have a quick thought.
Go for it.
In the anime.
Yeah.
Have there been times where Ash has seen a Pokemon and he still pulls his Pokedex up? for it to read, but it's just like a different region, and the Pokedex would read that region's. I kind of want to look that up later.
I don't know.
I don't know if that would be very easily accessible information, but like I want to know if like there are Pokedex entries read by Ash's Pokedex in different like seasons.
I don't. You know what? Maybe.
Like I feel like because different people are watching those shows throughout the time. Like I stopped watching for a while.
Yeah, same.
Like there's a chunk of Pokemon I have not watched. Same. I think like Black and White.
Yeah.
All of Black and White I'd never watched. And I think I watched, what was it, Indigo League?
That's the very first one.
Oh, that was the first one?
Yeah.
It was Indigo League, something Frontier, Battle Frontier.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think that was what I watched. And then I guess I stopped watching, was it TV for Kids?
Yeah.
And then I came back and started watching at Sun and Moon.
Okay.
So I haven't seen whatever's in between all of that.
Yeah, I think Ruby all the way through Black and White.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of those. I did see like the movies for Ruby.
Yeah.
And I saw some movies throughout, but I never watched the show after that.
Yeah, I didn't really watch the show, so I don't know. I mean, it could be. Could very well be.
So what was that? Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald.
Fire Red.
Oh, I think I didn't read the Ruby one.
Did you not?
No.
Oh, you're right.
Bulbasaur can be seen napping in bright sunlight. There is a seed on its back. By soaking up the sun's rays, the seed grows progressively larger. Fire Red? Wait, so for the remake of Red, they changed it too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
But it doesn't always do that for every
game
Pokemon.
That's so weird.
Like you'll see when we go into Ivysaur and Venusaur that it's different.
Huh. There is a plant seed on its back right from the day this Pokemon is born. The seed slowly grows larger. Oh, I feel like I did read this one a second ago.
Did you?
Silver. It's from Silver.
Oh yeah, it's just reworded differently.
Huh, that's so weird. I guess they're just like, let's see if they'll notice. Oh, I noticed.
Oh, you can't fool us.
Yeah, only
Pokemon.
Because I read them all in order. Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, the last one. For some time after its birth, it grows by gaining nourishment from the seed on its back.
And it's got other Pokedex entries, but they're all just repeats of earlier ones throughout the games.
You want to hear some cool facts real quick before we move on?
Straight facts.
Straight facts. Up until Sun and Moon, Bulbasaur was the only dual-type starter.
Oh, man.
Poison and grass.
I really did not know that.
Rowlet was grass flying. Rowlet was the first.
Because even Charizard was just fire.
Yeah. And it was
at first.
Yeah.
They didn't give it a dual type until later.
Yep. And then its name means strange seed in most languages.
Oh, you know what? There's something I want to look up. Hold on. Hang tight. I meant to add this to the earlier ones and I didn't. Its German name is Bisasam.
And its French is my favorite, I think.
Bulbasaur.
Like it's Bulb is bizarre.
The Bulb is bizarre. That's awesome.
Bulbasaur.
Bisasam.
But you can't read the Korean one without sounding really bad.
Nope. Not even the Japanese is Fujijidane? Fujijidane? I have no idea. I honestly don't even think I'm saying the German one right, but it's close.
Ooh, experience growth. 1,059,860.
Yeah.
That's to get to level 100?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Then at level 16, he evolves.
To do.
I don't know if it actually makes that sound, but it sounded like it'd be cool.
It evolves to Ivysaur, which is Pokedex number 2, Generation 1.
You know what they should do is every game should have Pokemon Legends Arceus evolution in it.
Facts. That was the best evolution sequence.
Coolest evolution sequence.
I love that one. Yeah. That is 100% true. All right, so the cool thing about Ivysaur is a lot of the stuff that we talked about before is going to be...
It's going to say the same.
It's going to say relatively the same.
It's still grass poison, so its weaknesses and its neutral and its resist is the same.
Yep, all of that's the same.
It's bigger, so it's 3 feet 3 inches.
So it grows by a foot.
And it's 28.7 pounds.
But it gets big.
13 pounds heavier.
Dang. Ivysaur chunky.
I like them big.
It evolves to
I like them chunky.
It evolves to Venusaur, which I just realized I spelled that wrong.
Venusaur. I always spell it wrong.
Venusaur.
Venusaur.
It evolves to Venusaur at level 32.
32?
Mm-hmm. It's actually the earliest evolution starter.
Wow, that's awesome.
Or not the earliest, but it's one of the earliest. Usually the grass ones evolve earlier.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because people usually don't pick grass.
Well, and I'm guessing grass just blooms quicker.
That's also true.
Yeah. So, its base stats. Its HP is 60. Its attack is 62. Its special attack goes up to 80.
Wow.
Its defense goes to 63.
Yeah.
Its special defense goes to 80.
Whoa.
And his speed goes to 60. So he's a slow, but he's kind of a tanky Pokemon.
He's getting better. As they do when they evolve.
Yeah, as they do, which is why you should always evolve. Its abilities and hidden ability are still the same, so it's Overgrow and Chlorophyll.
Oh, we didn't talk about egg group last time.
We did not talk about
Monster and Grass egg group.
Yeah, so if you're looking to breed a Bulbasaur, you're going to want to breed in the Monster and the Grass egg groups.
Or with a Ditto.
And now, to the Pokedex entries.
Red and blue. When the bulb on its back grows large, it appears to lose the ability to stand on its hind legs. Wow. Yellow. The bulb on its back grows by drawing energy. It gives off an aroma when it is ready to bloom.
Wow.
Skipping to a fun fact, when the flower is ready to bloom, it's showing signs that it's about to evolve.
Oh.
Fun facts.
Stray facts.
Gold. Exposure to sunlight adds to its strength. Sunlight also makes the bud on its back grow larger. Bud.
Bud.
What's up, bud?
What up?
That's what I'm talking about. Silver. If the bud on its back starts to smell sweet, it is evidence that its large flower will soon bloom.
Crystal.
The bulb on its back grows as it absorbs nutrients. The bulb gives off a pleasant aroma when it blooms.
Ruby and Sapphire.
There is a bud on this Pokemon's back. Wow. To support its weight, Ivysaur's legs and trunk grow thick and strong. If it starts spending more time lying in the sunlight, it's a sign that the bud will bloom into a large flower soon.
Emerald.
To support its bulb, Ivysaur's legs grow sturdy.
Like your mom.
If it spends more time lying in the sunlight, the bud will soon bloom into a large flower.
Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum.
Oh, I gotta sit up for this. When the bud on its back starts swelling, a sweet aroma wafts to indicate the flower is coming to bloom.
I can't with that one. That was the worst one.
That was the worst one.
Okay. Hold on. I got you. When the bud on its back starts swelling, a sweet aroma wafts to indicate the flower's coming to bloom.
Oh, yeah.
All right, now that I've ruined that.
Fun facts.
I
told one, I guess.
Ivysaur is the only second stage grass poison Pokemon that doesn't need an evolutionary stone to reach its final form.
Sorry.
What? Did I see your thunder? I'm sorry.
He said Ivysaur.
Oh my god, Ivysaur. Ivysaur is the only second stage.
Ivysaur your HP.
Hey, I think that's the title of this episode.
Oh, so I already said the middle one. Are you ready for this one?
All right, go.
Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
Hey,
Ivysaur.
Best Smash Bros.
Ivysaur was in that game. It's only grass. It's the mid-evolution grass starter. Okay,
because they do Squirtle, Ivysaur, Charizard.
Yeah. Well, it's the only one that doesn't use an HM move.
Which I did not know until this.
Yeah, because Squirtle uses Waterfall, HM move. Charizard uses Rock Smash, HM move, and Fly, also HM move.
Yeah.
Boom.
Did not know that.
Yep.
Hidden machines.
Yeah.
The Unforgettables.
Yep.
Who would teach Squirtle and Charizard unforgettable moves?
I don't know.
They're monsters.
They are.
You're
Obviously,
a monster.
Isn't it Red that's in Super Smash Bros?
Yes.
Wow.
Which makes sense. He is a monster.
He is a monster. Have you seen his Pikachu?
Yes.
Pikachu.
Chonkachu. Its German name is Bisexnops. Bisexnosp. I have no idea how to say that.
In French, it's this herb is bizarre. Herbizarre.
Herbizarre. That's an easier one.
That's bizarre. Herbizarre.
Bisexnosp. Bisexnosp. I don't know. I'm gonna stop trying to say that before I offend somebody.
How bizarre? How bizarre?
Herbizarre.
Bulbasaur. Wait, that's his song. That's the song Bulbasaur can sing.
What?
What song is that? How bizarre. How bizarre. Okay.
No idea.
You started this one.
All right,
I'm
Venusaur.
gonna find this for you.
It's Pokedex number 3, Gen 1. It's also a grass type Pokemon, grass poison Pokemon, Seed Pokemon. Now Venusaur grows up to be 6 feet 7 inches. That is 5 inches taller than I am. I'm 6'2". Venusaur is 6'7". That thing is tall and it weighs 200. Oh god, nothing makes you feel worse than that.
What?
I weigh more than a Venusaur. That's hurtful.
That's what you could do. You could find Pokemon weights, and those could be your goals.
That honestly should be.
There you go.
It might need to be because I just found out I weigh more than a Venusaur by a lot. Its weaknesses are still the same. Its neutral damage is still the same, so it resists. It evolves to Mega Venusaur with a Mega Stone and has a Gigantamax form. Its base stats are HP is 80, attack is 82, special attack is 100, defense is 83, special defense is 100, and speed is an 80. And you are going to see this a lot in VGC once it becomes released. I have a feeling, especially as a good counter to Flutter Mane. Its Mega Evolution base stats, if you play a game with the Mega Evolution, its HP is 80, its attack goes up to 100, its special attack goes up to 122, its defense goes up to 123, its special defense goes to 120, and its speed stays at 80.
The Mega Evolution looks sick, too.
Yeah, I do like the Mega Evolution. I like Mega Evolution in general.
I don't know why they didn't keep it.
Because they're Pokemon and they have to have a gimmick.
Yeah, but that gimmick they could have literally added to every game, and it still would have been fresh. You just do designs for it.
That's true.
Because
new Mega Stones.
Yeah, they did stuff. They changed the appearance of Pokemon anyway.
Yeah.
With the new game or last new game, so I don't know. It's weird.
Its hidden ability and abilities are still overgrown Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the one that you see a lot because it doubles that speed stat. So it goes from having a speed of 80 to a speed of 160, which is a huge...
That's a big jump.
Yeah, huge jump. But if you don't want that, you can keep that overgrow ability and set up Trick Room. And now you have pretty hard-hitting slow Pokemon.
Yeah.
Its egg groups are still Monster and Grass. Then you have the Pokedex entry for Red and Blue.
The plant blooms when it is absorbing solar energy. It stays on the move to seek sunlight.
Yellow.
The flower on its back catches the sun's rays. The sunlight is then absorbed and used for energy.
Gold.
By spreading the broad petals of its flowers and catching the sun's rays, it fills the body with power.
Silver.
It is able to convert sunlight into energy. As a result, it is more powerful in the summertime.
Crystal.
As it warms itself and absorbs the sunlight, its flower petals release a pleasant fragrance.
Ruby and Sapphire.
There is a large flower on Venusaur's back. No way. I was going to say something else, but the flower is said to take on vivid colors if it gets plenty of nutrition and sunlight. The flower's aroma soothes the emotions of people.
Emerald.
Venusaur's flower is said to take on vivid colors if it gets plenty of nutrition and sunlight. The flower's aroma soothes the emotions of people.
Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum.
When the bud on its back starts swelling, a sweet aroma wafts to indicate the flower's coming
bloom.
to bloom.
Fire Red.
A bewitching aroma wafts from its flower. The fragrance becalms those engaged in a battle.
Platinum.
After a rainy day, the flower on its back smells stronger. The scent attracts other Pokemon.
Heart Gold.
By spreading the broad petals of its flowers and catching the sun's rays, it fills its body with power.
Soul Silver.
It is able to convert sunlight into energy. As a result, it is more powerful in the summertime. You ready for some crazy facts?
Straight facts.
In the original game, Venusaur had a glitch. Because these games are known to have lots of glitches.
Lots of glitches. Not me trying to get Mew out of under a truck.
Yeah, right. It's crazy. I like how they reference it later, too.
Yeah.
But Venusaur, if it used Razor Leaf, it had a 100% crit rate. When it wasn't supposed to.
That's dumb. That's crazy.
But apparently, even Bulbasaur and Ivysaur, if they use Razor Leaf, their crit rates are raised. Like I think Ivysaur is 93%, and Bulbasaur is like in the 80s.
That couldn't have been a glitch.
But it's weird. Yeah, I don't know. Like it's almost like
I feel like it was more of a math error than a glitch.
it was a math error because they had to change the way that crits were calculated in later games.
Yeah.
And that's when they fixed it.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then, if a player chooses Charmander in the original games, and Red Blue, Fire Red, or Leaf Green, it is impossible to get Venusaur registered in the Pokedex without trading with somebody. Because no NPC in the game is said to use Venusaur under the condition.
Which is weird.
That Charmander's used. Yeah.
Weird that no NPC has a Venusaur.
Yeah.
Feels like it should.
Feels like it was just something someone didn't think about.
Probably.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact: Venusaur was the original mascot of one of the two games, because it used to be green and red, and then they changed it to blue because they thought the Americans would like blue more than green.
Which they did.
And they did. They were right. Marketing.
I think Squirtle and Charmander, or Blastoise and Charizard, end up being more popular than Venusaur.
Yeah.
Even though I feel like Venusaur is more usable in VGC.
Yeah, and in general is more true to what the creators wanted.
Yeah. Yeah, I still think Venusaur is a sick Pokemon.
Venusaur is a sick Pokemon.
I am one of those usual noobs though that still likes Charizard more.
Well, it's Charizard.
It's Charizard.
You can't not like Charizard.
OG. I still think they overprint Charizard cards.
They probably do.
Make way too many, but it's still Charizard.
I saw Austin John is trying to collect one of every Charizard card.
You know, that's going to be very hard.
Yeah, he's getting there.
Dude, I saw someone went to a convention and they spent $10,000 on a mystery box. And in this mystery box was a graded sealed box, booster box from the first set.
Oh, Jesus. That's worth some money now.
Yeah. That was recently.
That's crazy.
That's a good mystery box.
That's a good 10,000 if you sell it. I mean,
like,
well, I guess if you're spending $10,000 on Pokemon box,
I'm gonna open it.
Well, and you have that money to burn.
You know how hard it would be for me not to open an original pack. Like, I want to open.
Yeah, I know. Opening is part of the fun.
I want to open a first edition pack at some point. Just one. Just to see what it feels like. Because every time I see someone opening one that is enthusiastic about Pokemon, like, they're shaking.
Yeah.
Because it's, like, so cool.
Yeah, and it's nostalgic.
You're holding history.
I haven't opened a pack of those since I was a kid.
Right? It's been... Dude, I can barely even, like, see myself opening a pack of Generation 1 Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
It's so hard to see now.
Well, Venusaur's German name is Bisaflor.
Bisaflor. Or
Bisaflor.
Florizar. Yeah, dude, the song I kept thinking of is called How Bizarre by OMC.
I don't know who OMC is.
Yeah, I think you'll know it if I play it for you later.
Probably.
But hey.
That's
our first
3 Pokemon.
Yeah. Are we going to call it the Tour de
Pokedex?
Tour de Pokedex.
I don't know.
Pokede What is that?
What?
I don't know. Pokede That's from something. I don't know what. Let us know in your comments.
Yeah, let us know in our 5-star review what you would like this segment to be called. Right now we've got it as a Tour de Pokedex, but
Day your mom.
I'm not 100% sold on that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Give us something good.
Yeah.
Give me something good.
Tell me that you love me. Well,
that's it.
That's all we got.
Thank y'all for listening to our monstrous first episode.
I hope you learned something about the Bulbasaur line.
Pocket monstrous.
And please buy our sponsor.
Yeah, Pollen Puff.
The Pollen Puff. So your bulb's not sore anymore.
No sore bulbs.
No sore
for
bulbs.
our viewers or listeners. Yeah. Get it taken care of, man.
weird sponsor, but we'll take what we can get.
Yeah. Yeah, you can probably order it from like a discreet website too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you can. Like discreet packaging, all that.
Dark web.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.